Archangel Michael says, the air around you has shifted. A cold silence is crawling through the hours, and heaven is trembling with a message meant for your ears only. Something has been set in motion, something that was never supposed to happen, but cannot be stopped unless you pay attention right now. You may not see it yet, but the energy surrounding you has changed in the last 48 hours. People close to you are acting differently, and objects seem to move or fall at strange moments. That's not coincidence, it's a sign. The tragedy that's been forming has roots deeper than you realize, and the timing is closer than you think. Stay with me and don't scroll. Because the next few moments will explain why you've been feeling so uneasy inside. There's a reason your sleep has been restless, your thoughts heavy, and your heart racing for no visible cause. Something has been revealed in the higher realm about a person connected to you, someone whose silence has become dangerous. They were warned by their conscience, yet they chose to ignore it. Now, that decision is bringing a storm toward your path. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They spoke words they shouldn't have, words that have reached the wrong ears. And those words, like whispers of betrayal, are echoing into your destiny. You are not to panic. Archangel Michael says you must stay calm, for heaven has already begun shifting things to protect you. That's why strange delays have been happening lately. The missed calls, the unexpected cancellations, the message that didn't send. These were divine blocks, not coincidences. Each one prevented you from stepping into the wrong place at the wrong time. Your ancestors have been watching over you through the numbers you keep seeing, 333, 777, 999. These codes are not random, they are timestamps of divine intervention. Heaven has placed you under invisible shelter, but the real test begins tonight. A shadow has been lurking, a person pretending everything is fine. But deep down, they are panicking. Their plan is collapsing, and their guilt is eating them alive. Heaven has already exposed them, now the truth will find its way to you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You might feel chills as you read this, that's confirmation. Archangel Michael says your soul is recognizing the vibration of truth. The one who once smiled at you will soon show their true face. The betrayal that was hidden behind kindness will finally be revealed. You'll notice something strange before the truth arrives, an unexpected silence from someone who always talks. Their voice will fade out, their presence will shift, and your intuition will whisper, "This is it." Don't ignore it this time. The message from heaven is urgent: do not confront, do not react, simply observe. Their own words will trap them. The divine timeline is designed to expose them naturally, and when it happens, you'll stand in the light, untouched. But before that exposure, there will be chaos. People will talk, emotions will rise, and confusion will spread. Stay grounded. You have no idea how many forces are working around you right now to keep you safe. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A tragedy was meant to harm you, but it will instead transform you. Heaven is rewriting your fate in this very hour. You'll soon understand why the delay, the silence, and the emotional weight were necessary. They were divine shields. Someone tried to cross your energy, they spoke your name in a room filled with envy. Yet what they didn't know was that Archangel Michael was standing right behind them. Every intention they threw toward you has been reversed. Soon, a shocking message will reach you, through a text, a call, or a chance conversation. It will contain details that make your heart stop for a second, but after that, a strange peace will flood your chest. That's the moment heaven confirms, the danger has passed, and the truth has arrived. Your spirit will tremble, but not out of fear, out of recognition. Because this was the moment you were being prepared for. This was the storm heaven saw long before you could. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You'll remember this night. You'll remember where you were sitting when you read this, and how something inside whispered, "This is not just a message, it's a warning." Because everything from this point forward will unfold exactly as you're reading. Archangel Michael says there's still one thing you must do: forgive the one who tried to bring you harm. It sounds impossible, but that's the key to unlocking your divine protection completely. When you forgive, you detach. When you detach, heaven takes over fully. The tragedy may still touch others around you, but you will remain standing. You will walk through ashes without being burned. You will witness the collapse of false intentions while your path becomes brighter than ever. Your tears are sacred, heaven counts every single one. The more you cried, the more light was stored in your name. Now, that light is about to be released. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Something important will happen between 9:11 and 9:45 tonight, a sign, a message, or a moment that freezes time. Don't dismiss it. It's the divine alarm bell that confirms this prophecy. When that happens, speak these words softly in your heart: I am ready, I am protected, I am chosen. Those words act like a seal, an invisible force that prevents any remaining shadow from reaching you. Heaven is working through the smallest moments, the sound of the wind, the flicker of light, even the rhythm of your heartbeat. All of it is synchronized to one purpose: to make sure you're in the right place at the right time. By tomorrow, you will sense a deep calm. The energy that once felt heavy will lift, and you'll realize how close the tragedy came but never touched you. Because heaven intercepted it. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You were never meant to fall. The storm was designed to awaken you, not destroy you. Every sleepless night was a silent training for this day, and now that the test is here, your spirit knows what to do. Archangel Michael says your aura has already begun expanding. People will notice a glow on your face, an unexplainable peace in your tone. That's not coincidence, that's divine elevation. You'll soon be surrounded by new opportunities. The ones who turned away from you will suddenly want to reconnect. They'll sense your breakthrough before you even speak it. Don't rush to welcome them back. Observe who shows up with truth and who comes with hidden motives. Because this is not just survival, this is your divine reset. The universe is rebuilding everything that was taken from you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The person who once plotted against you is now facing the weight of their actions. Their nights are restless, their dreams filled with regret. They can feel the energy shifting against them because divine justice never delays, it only waits for the right moment. And that moment is now. Within days, the truth will unfold in such clarity that no one will be able to deny it. You'll stand tall, not out of pride, but out of peace. You'll hear your name mentioned, not in whispers, but in respect. People will realize what was done to you, and how you still carried yourself with grace. Heaven will make sure every hidden deed comes into the light. Then, and only then, will you understand why the tragedy never arrived, because it was never meant for your destruction, but for your recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. And as this message closes, hear this final truth. You are entering a phase where divine reversals will happen faster than ever. Things that were stolen will return, relationships that were broken will find closure, and money that was delayed will suddenly be released. Archangel Michael says, "This is your redemption hour. The storm is ending, and your dawn is beginning." You'll soon witness the miracle that was hidden behind the tragedy. So hold your peace, keep your faith, and trust that what looked like an ending was only the beginning of your protection story. Every single thing that was meant to harm you will now serve your elevation. The gates of light are open, and your name is being spoken in heaven's courtroom with favor. The air tonight feels heavier than usual because spiritual forces are still shifting around you. Every whisper of the wind is carrying divine movement, sealing the last gate that the darkness tried to open. You might feel dizzy, emotional, or even nostalgic right now. That's heaven adjusting your timeline to safety. Archangel Michael says your life path has been rewritten within the last 3 days. The danger that was once aimed straight toward you has been rerouted back to its source. Those who plotted in secret will soon face the mirror of their own actions. This is why you've been feeling sudden bursts of sadness, followed by peace. That's your soul recalibrating, shedding old energies, and reclaiming its divine rhythm. The tears you cried didn't fall in vain, they became proof that your heart remained pure even under pressure. So don't doubt what's happening. The unseen world is busier right now than you can imagine. The delay, the silence, the strange coincidences, all of it is heaven's way of realigning destiny in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Something major will occur within the next 48 hours that will confirm this entire message. It won't be destructive, but it will shock you into awareness. You'll see something or hear a truth that changes your entire perspective about someone you trusted. The one who has been pretending to protect you is now terrified because they realize heaven has turned the light toward them. They can't run from truth anymore. The energy around you is too strong, too divine. Every lie they spoke is dissolving like mist under sunlight. Heaven will make sure you're in the right place when their truth unravels. It might be through a conversation, a photo, or a message meant for someone else but accidentally sent to you. That moment will freeze you, but it will also free you. After that, your emotions will flow like a river, but let them. You are being cleansed, not punished. What's leaving your life now is making space for a miracle that's been waiting at your doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You were chosen to survive this, not by luck but by divine order. The angels have been guarding your every step because your purpose isn't finished yet. Your voice still has power to heal, and your heart still carries light for others who will walk this same path later. That's why you were never destroyed by betrayal. Even when people laughed at your pain, heaven was writing the next chapter in silence. Every humiliation, every heartbreak, every delay, all of it was constructing your divine testimony. Soon, you will see faces from your past appear again, not to hurt you, but to watch how elevated you've become. Their guilt will be visible in their eyes, their silence will be your loudest victory. You won't need to say a word, heaven will speak for you. And in that silence, you'll feel divine justice arrive. Calm. Clean. Powerful. A moment that will remind you that what was meant to break you only built you stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says your energy is now surrounded by 7 layers of divine light. No weapon of deceit can penetrate it anymore. The storm that tried to destroy you is now turning into your protection circle. The person who thought you were unaware will soon see that your intuition knows before anyone speaks. They'll look confused when they realize their secrets are no longer hidden. Heaven has exposed their name in divine records. Between 3 o'clock and 3:11 a.m., your soul may awaken, not from fear, but from divine alertness. If that happens, whisper softly, "Thank you, Michael, for shielding me." Those words send a golden ripple that seals your home from all spiritual disturbance. From that moment forward, your peace will deepen. You'll notice that negativity can no longer touch you the same way. Even your sleep will feel lighter, your mornings brighter, your path clearer. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Every tragedy that tried to find you is now being reversed. Someone is facing the same emotional weight they once placed on you. Their conscience is heavy, their nights sleepless, their blessings blocked. That's divine order in action. You, on the other hand, are being elevated silently. New people will appear, bringing comfort, guidance, and opportunity. Heaven is replacing the false with the true, the temporary with the eternal. When you step outside in the next few days, pay attention to the signs: a sudden bird crossing your path, a repeating song lyric, or a flash of light in the corner of your eye. These are confirmations from heaven that your turnaround has begun. You're not imagining it, the air around you will literally feel lighter. Because your tragedy has expired, and your miracle has been activated. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says a door that was locked for years is about to open. It's something connected to your finances, stability, or inheritance, something that was unfairly withheld. Heaven is moving people and paperwork in your favor as we speak. The ones who denied you will suddenly face pressure to release what's rightfully yours. You'll receive news, maybe a message, a call, or an unexpected letter, that brings relief after long waiting. That's your divine confirmation of restoration. When that happens, don't let pride take over. Just whisper gratitude. Gratitude is the sound that multiplies miracles. The more thankful you are, the faster heaven sends new blessings your way. Your story is shifting from sorrow to authority. What you endured will now become the lesson that helps others survive. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. As you walk forward, you'll feel unseen presences, not to scare you, but to guide you. Ancestors, angels, and divine forces have gathered in a circle around you tonight. You are their chosen vessel of restoration. The heaviness that once lived in your chest is dissolving. That's why your breathing feels deeper and your spirit feels lighter. You're being recalibrated into your true frequency of peace. People might not understand why you suddenly seem untouchable. Let them wonder. You don't need to explain divine protection, it reveals itself through your glow, your calm, and your silence. And soon, those who doubted your strength will see your elevation. They'll realize too late that heaven was with you all along. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You'll notice within days that opportunities come from unexpected directions. Doors that were long closed will swing wide open with no effort. That's not luck, that's alignment. The higher realm has balanced your scales. The one who tried to curse you has unknowingly blessed you instead. Everything has reversed in divine order. You'll see numbers repeating, 222, 555, 999, each one marking a stage of your transformation. These are your signs, your checkpoints, your proof that heaven is watching every step of your comeback. And when you feel that sudden warmth in your chest or tears in your eyes for no reason, that's your guardian angels touching your heart to let you know, you made it. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, the tragedy that was coming has now been fully neutralized. The enemy is exhausted, the storm has lost its wind, and your destiny stands untouched. What once seemed impossible is now inevitable, your peace, your healing, your rise. From this moment, you are entering a phase of divine harvest. Everything you lost will find its way back in multiplied form. This is your time of restoration and reward. You will smile again without the shadow of fear. You will sleep without replaying old memories. You will wake up knowing that the universe has finally aligned in your favor. The energy that once made you doubt yourself will now bow to your power. Because you are chosen, protected, and destined for more than survival, you are destined for greatness. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Heaven is celebrating quietly. The angels assigned to your life are recording this moment as your turning point. The chapter of fear is officially closed. From this day forward, you will begin to attract peace in abundance. People will call it luck, but you'll know it's divine justice. Every single tear has turned into a seed of light, blooming now in your favor. You will soon receive an unexpected call, a message, or an encounter that confirms this prophecy. When that happens, remember these words: nothing can stop what heaven has already written. Archangel Michael's final whisper to you tonight: rest now, my child. The tragedy passed you by, and in its place, I leave you destiny. The night after the storm feels different now. The silence that once carried fear now hums with calm energy. You may not realize it yet, but heaven has already rewritten the next chapter of your destiny. Archangel Michael says your life has entered the reversal phase. Everything that was meant to harm you is now shifting to heal you. The same path that led you into pain will now lead you into purpose. You'll soon notice that people who once turned their backs are now seeking your presence again. Not out of love, but out of realization, they finally see what you truly carried within you. The light they rejected has now become the light they need. But be careful whom you let close again. Not everyone who apologizes deserves access. Some only return to understand why heaven didn't destroy you. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The days ahead will carry strange signs: a flickering light, a clock stopping at a specific number, a sudden chill at sunset. Don't ignore these moments. They are confirmations that the tragedy has turned into testimony. The person who once spoke against you is now speaking about you, trying to justify their guilt. They will tell stories, but none will hold power because truth doesn't need defense. It stands by itself, radiant and silent. Your energy is now surrounded by divine reflection. Anything meant to attack you will bounce back instantly. That's why some people will distance themselves. They can feel their own negativity mirrored back. Let them go in peace. You don't owe anyone explanations. Your silence is your power now. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. There's a reason heaven allowed you to walk through that storm. Without it, you wouldn't have recognized your real strength. You wouldn't have discovered how powerful your prayers truly are. Archangel Michael says you have now crossed the divine threshold of awakening. You are not the same person you were before this tragedy tried to form. Your energy has been purified through the fire. In the coming days, new connections will begin forming. People with golden intentions will step forward unexpectedly. These are your replacements for what was lost, heaven's exchange for your endurance. You may even find that certain things start working effortlessly, money flowing, approvals granted, messages replied to instantly. That's divine order settling into place. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The person whose name once caused you pain will no longer hold any power over you. Their memory will fade without bitterness, leaving only lessons and clarity behind. You'll wake up one morning and realize, you're free. Your laughter will return, pure and unguarded. Music will sound brighter, sunlight warmer. These are signs that the energy of fear has finally left your body. You'll begin attracting opportunities that match your new vibration. Things that once seemed far will suddenly come close. That's how heaven rewards those who survive in silence. Remember, the pain you endured built you into someone unshakable. Every scar is now a seal of protection. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The forces that once tried to manipulate your destiny are now losing their grip. Their plans are dissolving faster than they can rebuild them. They don't understand how your peace remains untouched, but heaven does. You've become untouchable because you finally surrendered control. You stopped chasing what was draining you. You stopped fighting what wasn't yours to fix. And that's when the miracle began. Archangel Michael says your next 21 days are sacred. These are days of restoration, divine rebalancing, and justice. Every area that felt empty will be filled, every silence will soon speak, every loss will bring reward. Prepare for divine surprises. Heaven always compensates tenfold after chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You might suddenly crave solitude. Honor that feeling. It's heaven's way of recharging you after battle. The quiet is not loneliness, it's divine recovery. In that stillness, you'll hear whispers of new direction. Follow them. They will lead you to people and places that hold your next blessing. You'll also notice that your sensitivity has increased. You feel energies more clearly, sense emotions before people speak. That's not coincidence, it's your spiritual intuition awakening fully. You are now operating at a higher frequency. Nothing impure can hide from your awareness anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. A big event is approaching that will shift your reality permanently, not in tragedy, but in transformation. The world around you will start aligning faster than ever before. You'll witness miracles in real time. Archangel Michael says you will receive one divine sign that confirms everything you've endured was never in vain. It will come in the form of a name, number, or sound that repeats within 24 hours. When it happens, know the portal of restoration is open. From that point forward, blessings will not trickle, they'll flood. You'll feel it in your body, in your finances, in your relationships. The air will feel lighter, almost electric, because heaven's energy will be active around you. You are about to experience divine acceleration. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. People will soon say, "You've changed," but they won't understand why. They won't know that your glow was born from surviving darkness. They won't know that your peace came after years of pain. You'll smile gently because you'll recognize that their confusion is proof of your growth. Heaven hid you in plain sight while building your strength. You'll attract people who value you differently, who listen, honor, and support your soul without pretending. These are divine replacements, heaven's chosen ones for your next journey. And once they arrive, loneliness will fade permanently from your story. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The person responsible for your past suffering will soon face their own moment of truth. It won't be your revenge, it will be their realization. Divine justice doesn't scream, it reveals quietly. They'll understand what they lost when they lost you. They'll replay every moment and wish they had acted differently. But by then, heaven will have already moved you far ahead. You won't need to look back. The distance itself will speak for you. You'll become the living proof that divine protection is real. And when they finally try to reach out, you'll already be in peace too deep to disturb. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says this final stage is called the return of light. It means every shadow that entered your story is now exiting permanently. It's the dawn after the longest night. You are now stepping into your restoration timeline, a realm where favor flows freely, opportunities multiply, and your energy attracts what matches your truth. The storm taught you silence. The silence gave you clarity. The clarity gave you strength. Now strength is giving you destiny. This is not an ending, it's the divine beginning that tragedy couldn't prevent. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your aura will glow stronger than ever in the coming weeks. Even strangers will notice and feel calm around you. Your presence will heal simply by existing. You'll find that words you once needed to say will now be spoken by others in your defense. The truth will travel faster than lies. That's the final act of divine correction. From this point forward, life will move with grace. Money will come easily. Love will flow honestly. Time will work for you, not against you. Archangel Michael whispers, "It's done. You survived what was meant to end you, now rise into what was meant to crown you."